Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Ray with Train, Protect, Overcome. Today we're going to talk about my Springfield Hellcat Pro. Pretty much just that I'm going to change out this here and add my red dot that came with the gear up bag that I got last year. I haven't used the bag or anything in the bag yet. I was just waiting for the right time. I figured now's a good time since I'm trying to get on target with this thing, and my thousands of rounds have not helped. So changing my grip, trigger finger, or anything hasn't helped. So we'll talk about that. So first of all, let's go ahead and make sure this is clear. I'm gonna ride this back. Nothing in the barrel. Nothing down in the mag well. Here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the slide, and then we'll start working on that part there, taking it off. There's two screws here. Take these off, and we'll add the red dot into these holes here, screwing it in. So take off the slide, just gonna slide this back here, lock it back. There's a lever here, you pull it up, let this go, and then boom, pull the trigger, slide this forward. So I need to clean this. I haven't cleaned it yet from my going out last weekend shooting. So, but it's not too bad, but I can see a little bit of dirt and powder. So I'll clean that afterwards. But anyways, we're gonna take this slide, take the spring off here, take the barrel out, and then now we just got this right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this here. I measured it. I don't remember what the size is on this thing, but it fit. So take this there. Take this bolt screw off here. Take this screw off here. This one's a little tighter. There you go. Well, at least we know they use the Loctite at the factory. So take that off, put it right here. So now we got this here. So I'm not sure what bolts or screws I would need to use for this. I haven't measured it yet, but let's test it out real quick and see if it's gonna fit. Yeah, it snaps, or not snaps, but it just goes into place here. I was watching another video of somebody installing theirs, and they did say that once you push this into this space here, it kind of fits just right where it doesn't wobble. It's like, I guess there might be, oh here, it must be grabbing onto these four elevated areas here and going into these four holes. So push this down, and it's not a snap, but you'll feel it or hear it too, but it's not going anywhere. So one of the things I didn't do is I had put this on earlier. I was kind of excited. I had the bit for the torque wrench, and I forgot to put the battery in. So we'll put it in right now. So when you put the battery in, once again, it's just a regular 2032 battery. You can find it at any drugstore, any store. Slide this in, and like that. And then you come over here, put it in. And once again, there's notches. There's 4 notches here that fit into these 4 holes of the red dot. So push this down, and it's snug. You'll feel it kind of click in or hear it, and it's pretty snug because it's in those 4 holes. Those notches are in those 4 holes. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 2 bolts or screws that I had earlier. I added more blue Loctite to it just because I screwed them in and I forgot to put the battery in. So I'll do that now. So I put them on earlier. I wanted it to dry a little bit, so before I put it on. So we'll put it on now, or screw it in. Put this in. All right, so we'll use a torque wrench here. And like I said, the torque wrench is already set to 15 pounds per inch, which is, I believe, the recommended measurement. So turn this here until we hear the click. Try it again on this one, on the second one. Right, so the click means that it hit the 15 pounds per inch, and we should be good. So put this away, put this away. So it's sturdy, should be on. And the two is pretty flushed with the red dot. I check and make sure that they are flushed, and it looks like they are. So like I was saying, I think the front side is off a little bit, just slightly, just because I had put a laser in the barrel previously, and when I was looking through the two iron sights, I can see the laser on the left side a little bit, just slightly, but you would figure I wouldn't be able to see the laser if, you know, the sights are lined up. So hopefully the laser is pointing true straight. So I might have to move this over slightly to the left, and maybe that'll also help me with getting on target at the range. But I think that hopefully that's the issue. Just because I changed my grip around, my trigger finger around, and like I said, I went through thousands of rounds just to see my shots either left or low left. And like I said, I was focusing on using my support hand to try to prevent it from shooting left or left low. So we'll see if that fixes it. If it does, then we know my grip, my trigger finger were good. It's just that, like I said, I think the front sight was off. So let's go and put this back on. So be careful here. Ooh, so I want to be careful. So we put the barrel in here. We'll put the front, the spring back in. Make sure that's good. Sides in. I definitely need to clean it, so I'll have to take this apart afterwards. So here, let's slide this back around here, all the way, lock it back. And once again, we want to flip this down and in here. So we should be able to get a good, it should be set. So in California, we have to be California compliant, so we can't pull the trigger to see if it's working. So we have to put a magazine in. And just before I pull anything, I'm going to show that it is still clear. The barrel's clear. Magwell, well, pull the magwell's clear. There's nothing in there. Put my finger through, nothing in there. The magazine is empty. So we're going to release the slide, pull, and we're good. So I just wanted to make sure that I can pull the trigger and the slide was put on correctly. So you can see the red dot is on now. It was a pretty simple install. So, and that's it. I'll let you know if my shots are on a little bit better. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this here. I think I have the tool to move this around because I got one for my Glock, but I think I'll have to find it and be able to move this around. And like I said, I think it's just slightly needs to move to the left a little bit, so it needs to be moved this way a little bit to fix that issue I'm having. So, and I'm looking at the lip here. There's more lip showing on this side than this side too, because I grabbed my glasses and I got some magnifying glasses too. There's more showing on this side than this side, so maybe I need to move it to the right. I'll have to look at it again and see, but yeah, it looks pretty good. I think the holster I got will fit this red dot. We'll have to see. If not, I'll have to take it off again because it's part of my CCW. So anyways, that's it. The red dot is made by Crimson Trace. It's a CTS-1500 series red dot that they make. I got it with my gear up bag when I purchased my Hellcat Pro last year. So we'll see how it works when I take it out to the range and see if it helps out with my getting on target. If you like what you watch, please like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Train, Protect, Overcome. Until next time, take care.